So what is going on with Xenoverse 3, dude? Like, this is kind of, it's kind of weird. The way that this game is moving with its promotion, its marketing. I don't know what Bandai is thinking right now, because as you guys know, Gamescom 2026 is currently ongoing right now, okay? We had our opening night live reveals a couple of days ago, and there was some expectation, okay? At least for something new. Maybe a trailer, even during the whole event, maybe there was going to be some type of new information, okay? Even a potentially new demo, right? So we finally hear at Gamescom, okay? And opening night live didn't show it, okay? Not a big deal. It really isn't. At the end of the day, none of this is a big deal, right? But it's just a little bit odd, right? Because Gamescom, if you guys don't know, this is the Summer Game Fest of Europe, okay? So, like, on that other half of the world, this is their Summer Game Fest. This is their E3. This is their event to show off new video game reveals, you know, new trailers, new information, even new DLC for some of these games, right? So, it definitely is a bit of a surprise that there was nothing on Xenoverse 3. Even after they've said, okay, they said in the past that, you know, they're bringing these specific games, these 3 games, to Gamescom, okay? Now, it seems that the only thing that they really brought to the table for these games were just the demos, okay? And that's fine, right? That's entirely fine. You know, you have the demo for them to play. I think this might be the second time from somebody that I talked who lives in Europe. They had another event that had Xenoverse 3 there, but this is a bigger, grander scale. So, yeah, okay, that's great, right? Have those games there for people to demo. You know, maybe this will be their first opportunity to get it, because the United States, the US, North America, they're getting all the opportunities, right? They have like 15,000 different, you know, every week you can have an opportunity to go to a certain area to play the game, right? Now, keep in mind, this is the same demo from 3 months ago. This is that same 15-minute Broly Glacier mission. It's just so funny to me that they just keep showing that demo, and people are so fucking tired of it. Like, including me, dude. I'm good, right? We good. We don't need to see that anymore, okay? Like, nobody wants to watch gameplay on that anymore. It's the same shit over and over and over, right? And, you know, I think after this many months, right, a newer build would be nice. I'm not saying they have to do that, but I'm just saying it would be nice, right? So yesterday they dropped a new little trailer here. I say a new trailer. There's nothing new about this trailer. It's literally the Welcome to West City trailer, which is like the only other trailer that we've gotten for this game, right? And then all they did was they put a little overlay on it saying, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is a completely new experience. Play the booth in our hall. How long is this shit? This is a 30-second trailer, okay? That's all it is. There was literally nothing on this, okay? So nothing new. They're just kind of promoting for people who are going to Gamescom. Hey, there you go. So, you know, this is what they're dropping after opening night live, in between, you know, during the actual event, okay? So I'm just going to assume there is just nothing new at all. They're not going to show anything new. It's over, right? And again, that's fine, but, like, you got your biggest event here, and you did not want to drop some type of new information? Like, if I was going to be doing the marketing on this shit, it would have been Summer Game Fest new trailer, Gamescom new trailer, maybe Tokyo Game Show new trailer, okay? And then at the end of the year, Game Awards, right? That's how I would be moving, right? For Xenoverse 3, you know, your biggest anime game that's releasing in 2027, you know? So, here's what it looks like, by the way. It's huge, right? I think this might be the first time that they have a playable demo on this scale, because the one that I went to in San Diego Comic-Con, they did not have this many, like, booths. This is, like, so many people have the opportunity to play the game. Like, this is crazy. This might be the biggest one that they've had so far, because Summer Game Fest didn't even have it. They invited some press, and then you could you know, watch a little bit of gameplay, and then that was it, right? So the only thing new, excuse me, that they added on this was they added the new character renders, right? Which are ROM and tap, okay? Because the other events in the past, they only had John 1000 and Brett there, just chilling, okay? So, like, what are we doing? And again, I've learned to be a very patient person. I know a lot of people, especially now in 2026, are extremely impatient. They cannot go a second without some type of new gameplay, new reveal, or anything like that, okay? So I'm cool. I'll wait, right? I will wait as long as they need to. Let them cook, right? Let them cook, and that's fine. But we don't know the release date, and I think that's what is worrying me right now, because it's like, if they just kind of go, you know, the next couple of months without saying anything, then it's like, I'm going to say it right now, I don't think that this game is releasing early 2027. There's just no way. If they were doing the Sparking Zero type of promotion, and that's a big reason why I'm you know, kind of confused on this, because Sparking Zero, big game, people were excited for it. You know, that was their big anime game to promote, right? They were moving like no other company was moving for a game, right? I have never seen a company go that hard to market and promote this. And not only that game, Bleach Rebirth of Souls almost got a similar level of promotion. They were dropping monthly trailers or like bi-weekly trailers of new characters and stuff. They had their, you know, major trailers every couple of months and stuff. Like, they were moving kind of crazy. So it's like, where is that for the like most anticipated anime game? People say that this game, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, is the GTA 6 of anime games, okay? That's just, you know what, that's like a fan thing, right? That people, that's how exciting this game is for people, okay? And for good reason, right? This is the anime game where you can do so many things, okay? Like GTA 6, right? And seeing how like GTA 6, they released their gameplay yesterday and everything, everybody was excited, right? I didn't really see that much negativity. There were like the leaks and shit, and then there was some negativity on that. But then, you know, Rockstar dropped the trailer and the gameplay, that showcase and everything, and people shut up. They were like, damn, this shit looked fire, right? So it's like, it makes me a little sad, because Xenoverse 3's initial reveal for gameplay was just not good. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Like, you know, obviously, it's the first thing you see. It's exciting. And then, you know, you watch it over and over again. As somebody who went and played it and everything, it's just a little sad, because I just feel like the way that they showed the game off for the first time, it has not appealed to people. I think the best way that they could have done it, right? And obviously, gameplay is very important. We want to see that. I think that it would have been nice to see like some customization options, and that's a big thing that's really missing from the game right now that we haven't seen yet. That is, again, it's kind of worrying me, because it's like we don't see that, and they don't at least show how new and fresh avatar customization is. Then that's going to be an issue, right? And if they don't do a beta, that's also going to be an issue. Like, there are just so many things I'm a little bit worried about. And obviously, this is like anxiety and into the distant future, right? We don't know how they're going to be moving with it right now. But from what I can see, from what they've been doing since Xenoverse 3 got revealed, you know, earlier this year, it looks like they're just ready to drop information when they feel like it on their own accord on their social media. They're not going to wait for events like this, which I think is a very stupid decision. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. And it's the same thing with Dragon Ball Super Beerus right now. There's not really much to promote for it, but it's like, you know, you could at least on your social media, like, you know, every now and then be like, hey, don't forget, this shit's coming. We don't even have a release date for it, by the way. We have no idea when Dragon Ball Super Beerus is coming out yet. Okay, I say we have no idea. It's likely October, but they haven't confirmed a release date yet, okay? So it's like with Dragon Ball, it's just always so fucking weird why they do it like this, okay? And I've heard people say like, oh, it's because Dragon Ball fans, they're just gonna promote it themselves, right? You know what I mean? And it's like, unfortunately, that it comes to that, right? It does come to that. We wouldn't have to do that if, you know, the companies would do their job and, you know, promote it themselves, right? And actually have communication. Okay, that's a big thing, right? In any relationship, communication is the core. That is very vital, okay? And our relationship with Bandai and Toei and, you know, Shueisha and all these, you know, companies and stuff is dog shit. Like, we are hanging on by a thread with these guys only because we love the IP, we love the series so much. You know what I mean? So it comes off to a little bit of a, you know, slap to the face to us that, you know, they just refuse to communicate because, and I don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, if they just think because Dragon Ball is so big and so, you know, popular that they just don't have to promote it or don't have to say anything is really fucking stupid, okay? And I think it's pretty ignorant to do that because it's like you're hurting your own stuff, you know what I mean? Like, outside of Dragon Ball, even anime fans, they don't know what the fuck's going on with this games and all this stuff. They have no idea what's going on with it. Like, I've talked to like people who are like casual anime fans, and like some of my friends. One of my friends, he really wants to get into Xenoverse, okay, because Xenoverse 3. He goes, oh, this game looks really cool. You know, I saw, you know, everybody talking about it and everything. And then since then, he just doesn't know what's going on. I asked him, I was like, you know, what's going on with Xenoverse 3 or whatever? Like, you know, did you see the new thing? Are you excited for it? He's like, bro, I have no idea what are you talking about? That's so bad. That's so ass, dog. That's so bad. That, like, you know, people don't know what's going on. And that's the goal of promoting and the marketing for this shit is you're trying to get new people into the game. You're trying to get new people into the series. And you're not doing that. You're just retaining the people that you already have, and that's it, right? And some of those people are leaving because you're just doing a bad job of promoting and you know, communication and stuff, okay? Again, at the end of the day, this is not a big deal. They didn't show anything at Gamescom. Like, big fucking deal, right? It's fine, right? But it's like, as we're getting closer and closer to the game's release and, you know, as time goes on, it's gonna start getting a little worrisome that, you know, they're not gonna show anything new. Not saying that they will never. They will show new stuff, but it's like, when are they gonna do it? You know, what are they gonna show? I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird way of doing this, okay? And what they're likely going to do is they'll drop a trailer, another one, probably in like a couple of weeks. Randomly, nobody's going to expect it. There's going to be no, you know, heads up or anything. You're just going to be sitting there at work one day and then boom, holy shit, Goku reveal. Like, whoa, relax, dude. I'm at work. Like, what's going on? I'm at school. I can't even, like, how am I supposed to watch this shit, bro? I'm just messing around. But no, I'm dead serious. Bandai Namco, they're going to drop a trailer. They're going to drop information on their social media on some random fucking Tuesday. And you're just going to be like, what the, like, what, why, where was this at Gamescom? Where was this at the big event? Like, that's the thing that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? That's fine. You take your time with the information, but save it for where all eyes are on the event. You drop it on your channel and shit, and it's like, it goes unnoticed. Like, nobody fucking knows. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody is subscribed or follows Bandai Namco for this stuff, okay? But at Game Awards, you have people who don't even play anime games that are going to see that and they're like, wait a minute, I remember Dragon Ball. That was something I watched as a kid. That's what happened with Sparking Zero. People shit their ass when they saw Sparking Zero at the Game Awards and sorry, not Gamescom. What was it? Summer Game Fest. It was at Gamescom as well, I think. So it's like they were moving, dude. They were moving. And Xenoverse 2 and Xenoverse 1, I'm pretty sure they were moving in a similar way. Like, they saved their shit for the big event, right? Why not reveal your stuff at the big event? What like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, that's gonna be it. I just wanted to have a little rant, a little discussion about this. At the end of the day, none of this is a big deal. It's fine. I just, you know, I'm excited for this game, and I love this series, and I want this game to do really well, and I want it to be as best as it can be. And marketing and promotion is very important, okay? Just like I said, with GTA 6, they showed off the gameplay, and a lot of people were excited because they showed good stuff, okay? For Xenoverse 3, they showed a 15-minute demo, and it just didn't it didn't look all that great to a lot of people. Okay, not saying me, but I'm just saying to a lot of people. A lot of people, like daily, I see people just talk about how they don't like what's going on with the game right now. And it's, you know, there's a lot of valid criticism for it, right? So, I don't know. We'll see what's going down with it in the next couple of weeks. The rest of this year, if anything, I pray that Game Awards is going to be our next, like, big reveal. Like, that could be the release date trailer, something like that. Okay, maybe that's what they're saving it for, but it's like, whoo, man, that is that's in like 3 to 4 months from now, okay? So I doubt that we'll have to wait that long for the next bit of info. I'm pretty sure we'll get more in between then, which is good, but I really need to see some customization on this shit, right? We've seen just John and Jane, and that's it, man. That's it. We have not seen any actual, like, options and different changes for the character. Like, show us that. Show us that. I think people will get a little bit more excited, maybe start jumping on board a little bit more, because that is a big thing for people that they're excited for, is to see, whoa, what options do we got in this game? Okay, this is our 3rd game. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell for more videos in regards to Dragon Ball. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.